In the top stories, police plan to seize modified bicycles being used on public roads. Antigua and Barbuda Labour Party wins general elections, and British nurses stage new strike over pay. Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Midday Newscast. Today is Thursday, the 19th of January 2023. I'm Jason Davis. Nationally, the police force has announced that modified bicycles being used on the public roads will be seized. A statement issued by the police on Wednesday says it has been observed that the security forces that there has been a sudden increase in the number of bicycles that have been modified, fitted with engines, and are being used on public roads. The statement said, quote, "These motorized bicycles pose significant risks to their users and the general public as they are not inspected nor approved for use on the road. The Vehicles and Road Traffic Act requires all motor vehicles to be insured, inspected, and licensed for use on public roads." The statement says users of these vehicles that are, quote, "not in compliance with the requirements of the law are therefore advised that the police will be seizing them should they be found in use on any public road. Additionally, any person found using such illegal bicycles will be arrested and charged, end quote. St. Kitts is set to establish a recycling and packaging plant as plastic waste recycling continues to be high on the agenda for the government of St. Kitts and Nevis. This, according to Minister of Environment and Climate Action, the Honorable Dr. Joyelle Clark, at the Prime Minister's monthly press conference on Wednesday. She said the government is working with the Republic of China Taiwan on this project.
Recently, the Ambassador Lynn and myself, we spoke about the technical challenges that we're having at the solid waste landfill in St. Kitts in terms of implementing our own recycling plant, and it's a matter of energy. The Minister of Energy can speak to it that every industry requires some amount of energy generation, and we had that problem. However, we have been managing the challenge, and we have a less than 3-month timeline in terms of solving the energy generation problem at the plant so that we can implement our own plastic recycling plant and packaging plant at the solid waste landfill.
Dr. Clark highlighted the recycling initiative Let's Recycle SKN, a non-profit organization headed by the Taiwan International Cooperation and Development Fund. She noted that the cabinet recently discussed the non-profit organization's collaboration with government ministries and departments.
We spoke in cabinet on Monday about the fact that every ministry will be joining the ICDF in terms of recycling our plastic bottles. We're going to have a focal point from the Ministry of Environment, who would be contacting all of the relevant PSs in every ministry, and we're joining the Office of the Prime Minister, an initiative led by Prime Minister's Office and the Cabinet Secretariat in terms of collecting your plastic.
As an advocate for conserving and protecting the environment, Dr. Clark said that it is important to get the plant up and running because, quote, "we can't be an island that promotes a sustainable island state agenda and then have plastic bottles everywhere," end quote. In other news, the Culturama Secretariat in the Nevis Island Administration has announced that registration for Culturama 49 contests is now open. Persons are invited to participate in the competitions that will be held as part of Culturama 49 celebrations. These are the Miss Culture Queen Pageant, Miss Culture Swimwear Contest, Mr. Cool Contest, Mr. and Miss Talented Youth Pageant, Soca Monarch Contest, Junior and Senior Kaiso Contests, Emancipation Juve, Road March, and Junior and Senior Street Parades. Registration forms can be collected from the Culturama Secretariat in the Cotton Ginnery Mall, Charlestown, or they can be downloaded from the Nevis Culturama Festival website, www.culturamanevis.com. Completed registration forms must be returned to the Culturama Secretariat on or before the deadline dates stated on the registration forms, or they can be emailed to thesecretariat@culturamanevis.com. Culturama 49 will be celebrated from July 27 to